Very good morning, children. Welcome back to English class. In last two classes, we have seen stories. So, for a change, in today's class, let us start with a simple grammar topic. So, already in grade 5, you have studied this one. So, just we will recollect once and then we will move on to the exercise. So, we'll start with pronouns. So, don't pronounce pronouns. Actually, it's not pronouns, it's pronoun. Okay? Pronouns. Okay? So, once if I say a word pronouns, immediately nouns is coming in your mind, right? So, then tell me what is called a noun. Exactly, children. Noun is a naming word. It denotes a name, either a name of a person or a name of a thing or name of a place. So check around you. Each and everything has its own name. Could you see anything without name? Fan, light, and the person who's sitting near to you, pillow, everything around you has its own name. So you couldn't see anyone without a name. So that everything will come under a noun. So noun denotes the name of a person or a place or a thing. So it's a naming word. Then what is called a pronoun? Very good, children. A pronoun is a word, okay, that is used instead of a noun. Okay, so wherever you are using a noun, wherever you are using a name of a person, or wherever you are using your name, instead of that you can use one more word. That word only we can use pronoun. Okay, so where and all we could use pronoun. How is it effective? So if you write a paragraph or if you write a sentence, and suppose in a paragraph a particular person, and assume Ashwin, okay, I'm talking about Ashwin in that paragraph. If I keep on say Ashwin in the say in a elaborated way, then you will get confused, and that particular paragraph will not be effective. Instead of Ashwin, if I use a pronoun, okay, then it would be in a simple manner and it would be understandable also. So that wherever you are using a noun, so in any forms we can use a word. That word only we are calling as pronouns. So different types of pronouns are there. According to the way of using that particular sentence, we can use these types of pronouns. How to use, what are the types, I'll tell you one by one. So a pronoun is nothing but it is a word that is used instead of a noun. Instead of a noun in the sense that replaces the noun. Wherever you are using noun, you can use this word also instead of that. Okay. So let's move on to the class, children. And here I have given only 4 types. The remaining types we'll see later. Okay, so these 4 already we have gone through. So one by one we will quickly recollect. So our first and foremost type is subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are otherwise called as personal pronouns. So both are same. So wherever you hear a word personal pronoun or of subject pronouns, both are same. So don't get confused. Okay, subject pronouns. And the second one is object pronouns. And the third one, reflexive pronouns. You pronounce it along with me so that it would be easy for you. Reflexive pronouns. And last class we have seen adjective, right? In that we have seen possessive adjectives. So here possessive pronouns. I'll tell you the difference. So forget about the remaining 3. Just concentrate on the first one alone. Subject pronouns. If you hear a word subject, immediately as a subject and predicate topic will be coming in your mind, right? So in a sentence about whom we are talking about, or about what we are talking, then that we are calling as a subject. Suppose Shweta works hard. Who's working hard? Shweta is working hard. Okay, and that particular person, we are talking about Shweta here, so that is a subject. Okay, so the book is interesting. Here in this sentence we are talking about the book, so that book is a subject. So about whom we are talking or about what we are talking, that particular thing only we are calling as a subject. So here also 7 subject pronouns are there. Wherever you are using a particular thing or a particular name of a person, instead of that we can use these 7 pronouns. All these 7 pronouns we are calling as a subject pronoun. So from grade 1 we are learning this. So if you have any doubt, just go through the previous video and then come back. It would be very easy for you. Okay, so and if it is only one person, singular. If it is more than one, plural. That you know very well, right? Only one person, singular. Only one apple, singular. More than one, plural. Okay, so here also, if I mention only one person, that would come under singular pronoun. More than one person, plural pronoun. Okay, so keep it in your mind, and three pronouns will come in plural. Okay, so I'll tell you what are they. And in pronouns, they have split it according to the person. So assume and myself as first person. Okay, I'm speaking to you, right? So assume myself as first person. You people are sitting in front of me. Assume in such a way you are second person, and your parents, either a father or mother, who would sit along with you, right? Assume that as a third person. So Ilavasi ma'am, first person. You are sitting in front of me, second person, and your mother or father who is sitting far away from me, so they are third person from me. Okay, so assume in this picture, easily you could identify the blue color shirt, right? So that person, assume his name is Jim. Okay, so Jim want to convey something about himself. If Jim want to speak about him, instead of using Jim, he can use a pronoun I can sing well, I can read well, I can write well, likewise. Okay, so and if Jim is along with his friends, okay, so how we can say we are friends, we are playing together, we are laughing. Likewise, if Jim is along with them, then only they have to use we. Okay, so I and we will come under first person. What person? First person. Okay, see, and then second, in the second picture, Jim is speaking to a person, and for Jim's home, one girl has come. So that particular guest he is welcoming. You are welcome, ma'am. How he has to say? You are welcome. And the second picture, you could see Jim, and along with Jim, that guest and two more person are there. Then also he has to use you are welcome. You are all welcome in the in such a way. So singular also you, plural also you. Okay, keep it in your mind. You singular, you plural, you. Only one person, you have to use you only. More than one person, then also you have to use you only. Okay, so don't get confused with that. So first person I and we. Okay, singular means I, plural means we. Second person, singular also you, plural also you. Okay, so coming to third person. So third person, and third person, and suppose if I ask to you about your father or mother, okay, so what your mother is doing, instead of that, instead of using your mother, I can use what she is doing. Okay, so she denotes a girl, she denotes girl. Okay, and he denotes a boy. If see in this picture, Jim and that particular lady, they are talking about a girl. So in the first picture, she you have to use, and Jim and the particular guest, they are talking about a person, a boy. So he. Okay, and if it is a thing, or if it is an animal, then they have to use it. Okay, so and if they are talking about two girls or two boys, or one boy or one girl in a group, then they have to use they. Okay, if it is more than one, they have to use they. Okay, so if it is singular, a girl means she, boy, he, and if it is plural, okay, two girls or three girls or four girls or five boys, whatever it is, they have to use they. Even for the thing also, for animal also, they have to use they only for plural. Okay, if two animals, they. If two things, they only they have to use. Okay, so see this tabular column, first person I, and if it is along with me, if someone is there, then I have to use we. Okay, only if I am included in that, I have to use we, or else I have to use they. Okay, so and if it is a second person and one person is sitting in front of me, I have to use you. If more than one, I have to use you only. Okay, there is no change. Okay, if it is third person, that is if I am talking about someone to you, okay, then I have to mention he. For example, Raj is a good boy. I'm just conveying to you, Raj is very good boy. Likewise, instead of Raj, I can say he. Okay, if it is some girl, I have to use she. If it is a thing, I have to use it, and if it is in a plural way, I have to use they. Okay, so be clear with that, children. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Okay, close your eyes and say first person singular I, first person plural we, second person singular also you, plural also you, third person singular boy means he, girl means she, animal or thing means it, and if it is in a plural you have to use they. Okay, keep it in your mind, children. And then see here. So once again go through I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Okay, so and then we will move on to the some exercise. Okay, so these pronouns only subject pronouns, children. These 7 alone keep it in your mind, depends upon the subject you have to use. Okay, so if it is the subject itself speaking about the same subject, then you can use he. Okay, so and if Deepti Moy want to convey something to me, ma'am, Deepti Moy wanted to meet you. Instead of saying that, like she can say, ma'am, I want to meet you. Likewise. And if it is a plural, we, singular, you, plural, you, he, she, it, they. Keep it in your mind, children. Here I have given some examples. So all the examples it contains. And subject pronouns, so always subject pronouns start in the beginning. So since the subject will start in the beginning, right, at the beginning of the sentence there would be subject, mostly at the beginning of the sentence there would be subject. Okay, so here also subject pronouns starting at the beginning. Okay, so and after a verb, if the same subject is there, how you have to use, I'll tell you. So read the sentence. I am a naughty girl. He is a clever boy. Here he is a pronoun. She is enjoying happily. It is flying high. They are preparing well for their exams. We are washing the clothes. You are a short girl. You are very good friends. See, listen children, last two sentence, you are a short girl. Singular also you. They are mentioning a girl. The next sentence, you are very good friends. See here, plural, very good friends. Friends in the sense more friends. Then also they are using you only. There is no change. Okay. Similarly here, in the first sentence I have given as the subject, and second I am replacing with the pronoun. Raj is an intelligent boy. Like that also you can say, instead of Raj you can use pronoun he, and then you can use. Then Shweta works hard. So instead of Shweta you can use she. So in the third sentence it is a dog. So you are using a pronoun it. It is a faithful animal. So it's basic, children. In previous class itself you would have studied that. Since some new students are there, so I'm just go through from the beginning. Okay, and here see, my sister and I, already I have told, if you are included in that you have to use we. Okay, so if there is two names, one boy or one girl, two boys, two girls, two animals, two things, then you have to use they. Okay, singular you have to check that particular whether it is a male or female. Likewise gender you have to check, and if it is a plural in the sense, you have to use for the plural pronoun you have to use. Okay, then let's move on to the next thing. See here, and subject pronouns already we have gone through, right? So I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So in the same way, let us go through object pronouns. Why, ma'am, we are learning subject and object pronoun in the sense, and a sentence should start with a subject, right? So, and if it is a subject, you have to use subject pronoun. So what happen if the same subject come in the object side? Okay, then you are not supposed to use the same subject. For example, I like my mother very much. Okay, my mother is a actually here two things are there. I is a subject. Okay, so I like whom, my mother is a girl. Okay, so you should not use the same subject pronoun. My mother is a girl, so I am using I like she very much. That is very very wrong. Okay, you have to use object pronoun for a girl. Object pronoun for a girl is her. So you have to say I like her very much. Okay, how to find out object in the sense, after a verb. Okay, so after a verb, check it out. Okay, you ask a question, I like whom. Okay, I like what. If you get any, and if you get answer for any one of these, then you have to understand that is a object. Okay, so that also we have studied in previous classes. Just go through. Okay, So for example, I gave her her pen. I gave what? Ask a question, or else ask I gave to whom. Okay, so if you get the answer, then only it is a subject. If you didn't get the answer, then that is not a subject. Okay, so here at present you keep it in your mind. After a verb, if you get any name, okay, you have to use object pronoun. Okay, object pronoun. Okay, so depends upon the sentence where you can use the different forms of the pronouns. If the subject is I, object is me. What is it? Me. If the subject is you, object is you. If the subject is he, object is him. Okay, so mostly you will do mistake in this. So if the subject is he, you have to use him. If the subject is she, you have to use her. If the subject is it, you have to use it. If it is we, us. If it is they, them. So I, me, you. See, you, wherever you are using you only. You, subject pronoun also you, object pronoun also you. Okay, I like you very much. Okay, so I like is a verb, right? After that, if you find a subject, okay, then also you have to use for you only. Don't use any other pronouns. He, him, she, her, it also same. It, we, us, they, them. Okay, just go through once again, and after that let's move on to the sentences. Okay, since you have already studied, I'm just going just like that. Okay, if you have any doubt, just watch it again slowly, you can understand better. Okay, so you came to secondary, right? Primary to secondary. So in grade 6 you have to learn more things. So even some difficult pronouns are there, difficult in the sense easy only, but such complicated, little bit complicated, I'll tell you in future classes. See here, ma, I like my mother very much. Just before I have told this, right? I like her very much. Instead of my mother, you can use her. I bought a gift for my mother. For my brother. Here, brother is a boy, so you have to use him. If it is girl, her. If it is boy, him. They invited their friends for the function. So friends, they are friends in the sense plural form. Okay, so you have to use them. You have to use them. My mother bought a chocolate for me. Chocolate is a thing, so you can use it. My mother bought it for me. Okay, so these types of object pronoun you can use. Some others example I'm saying, can you give me a pen? You are not supposed to ask, can you give I a pen? That is very wrong. Okay, I is a subject pronoun, you have to use only in the subject. Okay, for what is an object pronoun for I, me? Can you give me a pen? Our grandmother likes us very much. Likes we very much, if you write in such a way, that is wrong. Okay, object pronoun only you have to use. That was a useful meeting with them. That was a useful meeting with them. Okay, with they, if you write like that, that is wrong. Okay, all these things are object pronouns, children. I like you a lot. He gave him a nice treat. Okay, so after the verb only, it's object pronoun, you could understand. Okay, keep it in your mind. She cooked a delicious meal for her sister. Okay, for she sister, you should not write, that is wrong. Okay, see, I have given an error here, and see, wash some apples and put it into a vase. First sentence. Wash some apples and put it into a vase. First sentence. Wash an apple and put it into a vase. Second sentence. Wash some apples and put it into a vase. Third sentence. Okay. See, in the first sentence, some apples plural, but we have used it. Okay, it is for singular only, no, so that is wrong. Okay, if you use plural, you have to use plural pronoun only. If you use singular, you have to use singular pronoun. Okay, so if you use plural noun, plural subject, and if you use the pronoun in a singular, that is wrong. See the second sentence, wash an apple. An apple means one apple, so put it into a vase, that is correct. One apple, you put it into a vase, correct only. In the third sentence, some apple plural, so you are using them. Okay, so them in the sense plural. Okay, so if it is a boy also, if it is two boys, you have to use plural. Two girls, use plural. Two animals, use plural. Okay, use plural in the sense use them. Okay, so don't use they for object, them. If it is two objects also, you can use them. Okay, Then let's move on to the next thing. So subject and predicate object I have given a separate way. So first person singular, I, plural we, you, he, she, it, they. In the same way for object pronouns I have given, and if it is singular, so for I, me, for we, us, if it is you, you only. So for object pronoun also you, subject pronoun also you. For he, him, she, her, it, and for they, them. Okay, and we will move on to the next thing, reflexive pronoun. Okay, so first we have seen subject pronoun, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, and the object pronoun. Okay, me, us, you, them, him, her, it. And we will go on to the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronoun, reflexive in the sense, okay, so in a pronoun, if the subject want to convey something about the same subject, okay, suppose if I want to convey something about me, and I can use reflexive pronoun. Okay, suppose I have made a coffee on my own, okay, without anyone's help. Okay, I can use I have made a coffee by myself. Okay, so I'll tell you what are the reflexive pronouns so that you can use it well. Check the subject. If the subject is I, okay, if I want to say something in a reflexive way, okay, then I have to use myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourself, you, yourself, and they, themselves. Okay, see, you could see find the difference. Singular and all, you have to use self at the end. If it is plural, you have to use selves. Okay, and you is coming in two ways. You, if it is singular, means you have to use self. If it is plural, you have to use selves. Okay, so it depends upon the sentence. You check the sentence. If it is in a plural way, if it is boys, girls, like that, you have to use plural. If it denotes only a one person, you have to use singular. Okay, so see the reflexive pronoun: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourself, yourselves, themselves. Okay, so for ourself, themselves, and yourself, last three alone plural, remaining and all singular. Okay, so in the same way, okay, so for we have seen no first person. What are the first person? I and we. In the same way, so myself and ourself will come under first person. Second person, what is the second person? You. Singular also you, plural also you. But in reflexive pronoun, singular yourself, plural yourself. In third person, he, she, it, we have seen, right? So himself, herself, itself. When plural, what is the subject pronoun we have seen? They, we have seen. Reflexive pronoun, themselves. Okay, so if you keep on go through, it would be very easy for you children. Already we have studied this, we have gone through everything, so just go through once again. Okay, so let's see some examples in reflexive pronouns. Okay, we should not quarrel among ourselves. Quarrel means fight. Okay, and we is a subject, so you are using ourselves. So you go through the tabular column, then it would be very easy. See, if it is he as a subject, you are using himself. He baked a cake himself. So without anyone's help, he itself done that. Okay, so to show that we are using this particular pronoun as reflexive pronoun. She cut all the vegetables herself. She itself has done that. She herself has done that. Okay, so she is a subject, so herself. My computer is an object, so it only as a subject it's coming. So then what is a reflexive pronoun? We can use itself. My computer often crashes and turn off by itself. He looked himself in the mirror. So don't pronounce looked, actually it's looked. Okay, so if it is ended with the ed, pronounce looked, helped. Likewise, so we helped ourselves to complete the project. We is a subject, so ourselves. The children enjoyed themselves in the beach. Children plural, no, so they in the sense themselves. Okay, I went to the supermarket by myself. She cooked the dinner all by herself. Okay, so all by, actually my by mistake I have done, right? It's by yourself. You should not go there by yourselves. Okay, here you they are mentioning in plural, so they have used yourself. Okay, if it is if you are mentioning only one person, you can use yourself also, that is also correct. Okay, see, then we will move on to the possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns. Okay, so since we have studied in previous classes, I'm just going through as it is. Okay, so one more time, if you go through, it would be better for you. First, we have seen subject pronoun, object pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and then possessive pronoun. Possessive, actually possessive in the sense, and if any object, if it is belongs to you, you are the owner for that particular object. To show its possession, ownership, we are using possessive pronoun. For example, in class we will ask, no, if any pen or pencil, if it is down, we will take it out and we will ask to the other children, who's this, whose pencil is this, whose pen is this, okay, whose notebook is this. Okay, immediately what they will say, this is my notebook. Okay, so in possessive adjectives we have seen, no, last class. So already they are asking, who's this notebook? Then if you reply, this is my notebook, this sentence is somewhat like we are repeating the same word again. So to avoid that, they have started to use possessive pronoun. So this is mine, that's it. This is, instead of saying this is my notebook, that is also correct, but instead of saying in such a way, in simple manner, we can use this is mine. So I'll tell you what are the possessive pronouns in a simple way, so that it would be easy for you. So, and let's go over to the possessive pronouns. If the subject is I, you have to use mine. What is it? Mine. Many of them are using mines. Please don't use mines. It's mine. M-I-N-E. Mine. We, ours. He, is. Don't use him. Is. Okay. So, suppose for example, any notebook is missing, any notebook is which is in your table, so you are taking and you are asking to others, who's this. At present Joel is not there in the classroom, but it belongs to Joel. So how you will say, ma'am, it belongs to Joel, ma'am? Instead of saying that, you can say this is, this notebook is. That is correct. Okay, if it is belong to Anushka is not in the classroom, at the time how you will say, this notebook is hers. Instead of saying this is her notebook, instead of saying like that, you can use this is hers. See, check, all the possessive pronoun ends with yes. Apart from mine, remaining things ends with yes. Okay, if it is he, his. If it is she, hers. If it is it, its. If it is you, yours. Don't pronounce yours, it's yours. Okay, and they, theirs. They, theirs. Okay, so it's now mostly we won't use. Okay, so this particular thing, it belong to monkey, mostly we won't use, and remaining things we will use. Okay, is this your notebook? Okay, it's not mine, it's yours. Okay, likewise we are using in a day-to-day life, so these words we are calling as possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns: mine, ours, is, hers, it's, yours, and theirs. Okay, theirs. Don't pronounce thems. Some children are writing thems also. It's theirs. Okay, so let's see let's see some examples on possessive pronoun. This shirt is mine. Who's this? It's mine. Okay, that pillows is, that is belong to a person who's who's a boy. Okay, so we are using is. The dog is hers. It denotes girl. Hers denotes a girl. The house which is in next street is theirs. Okay, it belongs to them. That is only they have mentioned theirs. The car is ours. It is not yours. It is its beak. Actually, it is its beak, I have mentioned. No, it here denotes adjectives. Okay, so as a pronoun we are not using mostly, so I didn't give that. Okay, what is the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective in the sense? And possessive adjectives, and this is my notebook, I have mentioned. Notebook before my is there, no, that is possessive adjectives. Okay, and after an adjective there would be a noun. See, in all these sentences, after this pronoun, if could you find any noun? No, last sentence is adjective. Leave that last sentence, remaining things say. The last pronoun is there, after that there is no noun. Okay, but and if you write adjective, this is her textbook. Her is a adjective. Okay, after that you could find a noun. Okay, so one more time I'll just explain the difference, so that no need to worry about that. Keep this alone in your mind. Possessive pronouns, we are using just to show the ownership. Okay, who's the owner of that particular thing, who's the to whom that particular thing is belongs to. Okay, it belongs to me or it belongs to you. Likewise we will say no, like, so that you can use in a simple way these types of pronouns. Mine is, hers, theirs, hers, yours. Okay, it's we are not using, so don't use that, leave as it is. Okay, so just in a consolidated way I have given in skill sheet. I have asked you to write a tabular column. This is the one. Just to draw a tabular column and write all the pronouns. Okay, so don't think ma'am, don't think I have given some other thing. This is the one I have given. If you watch the video fully you could write. So concentrate well. A subject pronouns I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Object pronoun me, us, you, him, her, it, them. Possessive pronoun mine, ours, yours, is, hers. It's we are not using, leave that, theirs. Okay, mostly we won't use its da. And reflexive pronoun myself. See, we, for we singular means ourself, plural, sorry, ourself will not come down, so leave that. Okay, plural only, we always plural. Okay, so leave that, just strike out that ourself, that is wrong, ourselves only. Okay, so it's a plural, so ourselves only, that will not be come under singular, so that is wrong. You, yourself, and yourselves, singular means yourself, plural yourselves, and he, she, it, singular, himself, herself, itself, they, themselves. Okay, so ourselves only, ourself don't write, that is wrong, just strike out that one. Okay, so these are the things we have studied today. So each and everything I have given an example, so go through that, go through these words. If you have these words in your mind, you can easily understand, you can easily identify the pronoun, and you can write what pronoun also. Before writing the homework, just learn the spellings and then write. Spellings you are doing a lot of mistake. Possessive in the sense, write possessive pronoun fully. Okay, don't write pp or ps. Okay, so just go through once and let us recollect, children. We have seen what is a noun. Okay, so already we know very well, noun denotes a name of a person or a thing or a place. Okay, a word that replaces this noun we are calling as a pronoun. In pronoun, under pronoun we have seen four types: subject pronoun, object pronoun, possessive pronoun, and reflexive pronoun. So if a noun comes under a subject, and if it is a subject, you have to replace with the subject pronoun. If it is comes under a object, you have to replace with the object pronoun. And if it shows the ownership, then you have to use possessive pronoun. And if the subject itself done the same work, if subject and object are same, then you have to use the reflexive pronoun. So these four alone go through and then start doing the skill sheet, children. And if you have any doubt in that, kindly contact me and I'll explain you, children. Okay, so thank you, children, thank you so much, and enjoy the day. Have a nice day.